I know I'm not the smartest guy, but I got a question for you NFL fans out there. How is Ricky Waters not in the Hall of Fame? The guy who replaced Roger Craig, one of the best dual threat backs of all time. Ricky Waters played 10 years in the NFL. He rushed for 1,100 yards 7 times. The other 3 times, he missed 1,000 yards by 50 yards. The next time by 130. And the last time, it shouldn't even count. Because that was his last year and he only played 5 games. Not only that, this guy was one of the most durable players of all time. Not just for a running back. He missed his entire rookie season due to injury. After that, man, this guy played 16 games for 7 years in a row. The other 2 years, he played 13 and 14 games. And like I mentioned earlier, I don't even count his last year. So basically, he missed his first and last year in the NFL. And he played everything else in between. He was special, man. He was so durable that he played 116 straight games. He broke Walter Payton's record for the most consecutive games played. He was cold. In '94, he won a Super Bowl with the 49ers. He rushed for 877 yards. The goal was 719 receiving yards. Oh, let's talk about in '96 when he was playing for the Eagles. When he was with the 49ers, he got a bad rep. They say he was a system back. He only could play in the system. Well, he proved everyone wrong because his first year with the Eagles, man, he rushed for 1,400 yards, 13 touchdowns, and he had 444 receiving yards. But guess what? Let's go back because folks should have seen this coming. Because in '92, Ricky Waters rushed for 1,000 yards in 12 games. Not only that, he tied Steve Young and Jerry Rice for total touchdowns. He also led the team with yards from scrimmage. And that man was special, man. And I think in like '98, he became the 13th player to rush for 10,000 yards. He finished with 15,000 yards from scrimmage. He's one of the best running backs of all time and his generation. One of the finest well-rounded running backs I ever seen, man. He was very entertaining. He would high step all through the defense, man. Just ask the San Diego Chargers back then in Super Bowl 29. Man, Junior Seau is one of the best linebackers to ever play in the NFL. R.I.P. to the legend. But he couldn't stop him, Ricky Waters had 3 touchdowns in that game. He had 5 total in the playoff game against the Giants. He was special, folks. I never hear his name get mentioned. Just look at him. This was when he was at the end of his career with the Seattle Seahawks. This was like 2 years before it was a wrap. Man, look at that dude, man. Special. He could run through you or he could run over you. He was that type of back. He was excellent on the goal line. Everyone liked to say LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the best running backs on that goal line. Man, I take Ricky Waters in today. Just look at him. Beautiful, patient, high stepper. Get off me, stiff on me. Look how beautiful that is, folks. That you can't do nothing but clap your hands on that. Man, that boy was special, man. Look how he hit that hole right there again. Whoo! This old legs right here. They ain't young legs. He was a problem. So you can imagine how he was when he was young. Look at him right here. Man, come on, man. 42, what you doing, Darren Sharper? What you doing, Sharper? Yeah, he was that dude, man. Look at him right here. Just look at the patience. Special, man. Gliding. He was one of them ones, man. Real talk. All-purpose back. Look at him. Woo! Looking like Marshall Faulk. I don't think he was as fast as Marshall Faulk, but he was cold. He was cut from that same cloth. Nice. He got everything, man. Super Bowl ring, yards, receiving. He got it all. He was legit. He was swagged out in the 90s, man. Played for the 49ers, the Eagles, and the Seahawks. 6'1", 211 pounds. He averaged 4 yards a carry. He finished with 91 total touchdowns, 10,643 yards rushing, 78 rushing touchdowns. To go with 13 receiving touchdowns for 4,248 yards receiving. That was a bad boy, man. Real talk. The Hall of Fame need to stop playing with this dude, you know, and put him in there. He deserves it. Look at him. He was a beast at catching them screens. Come on, man. Yeah, he was nice. One of the forgotten backs in history, man. Look at him right here. Man, you let him get some space coming out of that backfield as a wrap. You know what I'm saying? He was a smart runner, too. He knew when to get out of bounds. He wasn't taking no unnecessary hits. You can't score on every play. You got to play smart. He one of the smartest backs I've seen. Real talk. Salute to the legend Ricky Waters.